Hello again. We have to start from the second last line. The poet says that on our path to success, we might have to encounter failures which might wipe away everything that we have achieved. The poet's word of advice for such a misfortune is to never give up. He asks us to develop within ourselves such a potent power of creation that upon facing even the most brutal failures, we can start from the scratch again. Now, the third stanza. The poet says, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. In the third stanza, Kipling furnishes his readers with the very important life advice of never giving up. Life is unpredictable and filled with ups and downs. Trying to make one's mark in the world is nothing short of a gamble. The poet asks us not to be shy of the challenges that you have to face in life. Just because we are scared of losing, he says that the ideal man is the one who can put all his life's achievements at risk while aiming towards something bigger. It takes immense strength of one's mind to shake off a loss in order to keep going, but a complete man is the one who does not cry over his misfortunes and starts afresh from scratch, even after being completely shattered by life and broken. Towards the end, Kipling adds that willpower is the only key to persistence in spite of loss. If a man is determined, he can make his heart and nerve and sinew serve him even in the most downtrodden and darkest of times when everything seems to be going against his favor. It is only the willpower which says, hold on. Now the next stanza, the last stanza. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Kipling says that a great man is someone who can fit in all the sections of society seamlessly. He urges his readers to move around with common masses without letting go of his or her individuality. Humans tend to go with the flow because of the herd mentality. However, a perfect man is the one who will not allow any rat race or trends blindly and will stand out in spite of being a part of the crowd. Next, the poem warns us about the arrogance that often comes with great success. He asks us to be cool at heart, the numbing effects of success and motivates us to not let go of our compassion or become too proud upon being accepted into the finest rung of the social ladder. What Kipling wants to tell us over here is that success is only meaningful when we serve the society. The most important gesture is modesty. The poet further adds that true success can only be attained if one reaches such a point in life that neither friends nor your enemies can hurt you in a way that reduces your productivity. A perfect human being is someone who is dependable. However, one must be careful to not make people so dependent upon oneself that they lose their potential to work on their own. The poet ends with a parting advice that one must become one's own master. This can be done by commanding on time. He urges his readers to fill an unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. What Kipling tries to say over here is that time does not know how to forgive the ones who waste it. Even the smallest unit of time has no mercy for the ones who do not know how to utilize it. Hence, to go ahead in life, a man must make most of each of the smallest unit. Towards the very end of the poem, Kipling assumes a fatherly stance and sincerely says, if one keeps in mind all the preachings of meaningful living imparted by him, the world will be his playground and he will be able to conquer all. However, according to the poet, the real reward of abiding his guidelines will lie in the perfect man, which this choice of lifestyle will turn an individual into. So here we complete the poem. In the very starting, I gave you an idea about the poetic devices which were used. We have discussed about the rhyme scheme. Personification is important. In these first four lines, we can find traces of personification. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can meet, now how you're going to meet triumph and disaster in person? It is personification. In this line, we can get an idea of paradox. And so hold on, accept the will which says hold on. So there are a lot many poetic devices which have been used. We'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.